Okay, here's my daily STRAT analysis of futures. I traded horribly today. A lot of my setups went, a lot of them went overnight, which makes it difficult, although I was trying to get in on some when the Sunday Open happened. The NQ put in a 3, an outside day. I was kind of expecting that based on, we had this big push, consolidation area, and we were just like I wanted, pushed it up over the evening and was setting up. But actually, the best setup happened like right at 7 or something, 7 Central Time. And I saw it. I was at my computer, I had everything set up, and I saw it, and I was afraid to get in before the New York Open, but I shouldn't do that. If you were looking, it was this a beautiful on the 15-minute 2-up shooter candle, and it just went after it took that out. And I was looking, and I was like, man, I should take that because we were triangling. Basically, had this broadening formation here, and we were at the top of it. I could have got in and ridden this down when I was expecting it to, take out yesterday's low. Instead, I messed around with trying to get in on the open and didn't really get anything going because it was 4 entries and it popped back out and take me out for break even. And then I was trying to build a position on this pullback, but I started too soon. I needed to wait for a better entry, and it was really went from 9 to 11, where it was just kind of a choppy mess, and then it finally went here, and so I got chopped up pretty bad in a combine I was trying to do, and I made it all back on this. And had I just waited for a better entry or setup signal, or been more patient with an entry up here, I could have, instead of break even for the day, I could have made really good trading, and instead I turned it into horrible trading. So for tomorrow, I'm looking for this broadening formation. Hopefully it takes out one side, and then hopefully it takes out one side, and then try to play it back through to the other to keep expanding it. We'll see what happens. The ES had more relative strength. It didn't get anywhere near prior day low, and so either it'll be a 2-up continuation, or we'll have a 2-up 2-down setup with the target down to yesterday's low. If they really want to sell it, they could go, but I don't know. I think there would need to be bad news on that. The Russell was really strong. It popped up from the session open and pushed. There was, as I was trying to short the NQ, it was setting up great for longs, which I should have been looking for longs. Hit the gap up, look for some corrective activity, and then take it up. And so it was not. I need to get better at flipping between different products and not just being stuck on the NQ, because as you see, it pulled down here. And so as I was trying to build a short into NQ, I could have taken this inside 5 and up long to the high of day. I mean, that's just a perfect setup. Probably could have parceled some in there, added back. Perfect setup on a strong setup for the day, because it was it was a 2-up day, green. Week was 2-up green, month 2-up green, quarter 2-up green. So it was a good setup that instead of messing around with NQ, this would have been a lot easier and better setup. The YM also was stronger. Didn't get anywhere near yesterday's low like the NQ. So it looks like they're kind of moving out of tech and into other names. Only thing I see on YM possibly, is this prodding formation. If they want to start selling the indexes, it could come back through there. Gold, this was my best setup. I was expecting it to do this. I had this trigger on the day and the prior day low target and this weekly target down here, which it hit both of them today. It did most of this overnight, so it's awfully hard to kind of do that. And so I was trying to get in. Where is the open here? So here was the open, and it came down, and I tried to get into a push down, came back. I tried to get into a short, went my way a little bit, and then stopped me out. And so at this point in time, I was like, well, I'll wait till 8 Central Time because I know that liquidity comes in around that time. And so I come back here. In here, and I'm like, oh god, they already took it. I had this great setup. This is the inside on the 30-minute. Had this lovely inside setup, and I guess the time change moved when the liquidity comes in, because I don't know if the Asian countries, if they move their clocks back. So had I been in here, I probably would have taken that and then put my stop at break even, had my entry at this day, or my target at the day here, day low, and it never would have came back and got it. But then by the time we got, it was 7 in here, it was already moving on me, and so I didn't really ever get an entry, and it just kept plummeting. I was looking at the NQ then, so because I missed this entry, so I was looking for something else that would give me a good entry. But so on gold, then we're quarter down, month red, quarter red, month red, week red, and day red. As long as that continues, I'll be looking for short setups, especially under this 26.5440. If we get kind of some corrective activity here and then start pushing back down again, it could sell down to this 25.7250 target. So I'll be looking for that during the week. Oil, it hit. I was wanting to get this week, this weekly shooter, 2-up shooter and 2 down. It triggered in the middle of the night while I was sleeping, and I don't know if, it never gave a good entry. It was already past time, so it'll be another one. I'll look for some corrective activity and maybe look to short, as long as it stays under that 69.74. And with this target down here to 66.72, and if it gets down to that 66.72, we'll see where it goes from there. Bitcoin just blasted off. I was talking about it here, and I think right in here I was saying, it looks like it's pulling back if you were looking for an entry. Futures were not open yet, so I couldn't get in there. And then I tried to get in, when I was messing around with oil at the same time. So this right here on this dump and this push back up, I was trying to get in. And man, I was hitting join the bid, and then it would just pop up. Then I hit join the bid again. It just kept going without filling my bid. I finally got filled with one, and I didn't, it was so far from here that I was like, that I would, you know, move my stop. I moved my stop to break even, and then it came and got me here, and I didn't re-enter. And so I was in one micro. I was hoping to get 5 micros in here, and off of this move, and it just, you know, rocketed. It had this pullback here, big pullback here, but I would have been sleeping, and it would have been nowhere near my stop, and then it just rocketed off the open. You could have got in off the open. I was not eyeing it. I probably should have been looking for entries. I need to get better at looking at everything. I kind of got hyper focused on the NQ, and it was not fun to trade. So hopefully have a better day tomorrow. I guess looking for pullbacks on Bitcoin. I probably want to wait for a daily pullback of some sort until I try to get in, but it might just rocket to 100,000 because 100,000 is on everybody's mind. But hopefully I trade better tomorrow.